Once upon a time, in the idyllic, sun-dappled town of Willow Creek, an extraordinary young girl named Linda made her home. The town was a peaceful haven, tucked away in the heart of the countryside, and it was here that Linda, with her heart full of kindness and a spirit brimming with gentleness, resided. Known far and wide for her benevolent heart that extended warmth like a winter hearth and her gentle spirit that was as soothing as a summer breeze, Linda was an embodiment of love. She was a beacon of hope and compassion, her heart radiating an infectious joy that seeped into the souls of everyone she encountered. Her belief in the transformative power of love was unwavering, anchored firmly in her heart. The intensity of her beliefs only became more fiercely ingrained in her heart and soul, particularly after she encountered a certain charismatic boy from her high school. His name was Mark, and he had a charm that was as enchanting as the sea. Their love story began to unfold like a page torn from a fairy tale. It was a beautiful saga, filled with shared laughter, stolen glances, and the innocent blush of first love. It was endless phone calls that stretched into the moonlit night, the sweet murmur of their voices painting the silence with shades of romance. It was romantic, leisurely strolls in the blossoming park, where the rustling leaves whispered their love story to the winds. It was shared dreams of a shared future, their young hearts daring to yearn for a forever together. Their love was painted in vivid hues of happiness, each shade more enchanting than the last. It was a canvas of emotions, the intricate strokes of passion, hope, and togetherness, creating an awe-inspiring masterpiece. Linda lived in a state of bliss, basking in the warmth of this newfound love. She was in seventh heaven, her heart brimming with certainty that Mark was indeed her soulmate. However, one fateful day, the course of her love story changed. Linda, a woman of unwavering faith in love and loyalty, found herself navigating through an unexpected storm. She had been living in a blissful utopia, her heart anchored to Mark's affection, only to stumble upon a devastating truth that would forever transform her world. The revelation that Mark, her once cherished confidant and beloved partner, had been unfaithful was akin to a violent storm ravaging through a tranquil sea. This shocking betrayal shattered her heart into countless shards, each shard a painful reminder of the love she thought was true. It was as if a large hand had reached inside her, wrenching her heart out, tearing it apart bit by bit. Unfaithfulness, a thing she had only read about in books, was now a living nightmare she was forced to endure. Each passing second was a cruel reminder of the love she had lost. The torment was unbearable, leaving Linda overwhelmed and stranded in a sea of heartbreak. All that remained was a hollow shell of the woman she once was. Linda had to face the world alone now, nursing the wounds of betrayal that seemed to fester with each passing moment. She was left alone. In the midst of a storm, with nothing but the debris of a broken relationship, she spent many a moon grappling with the reality of Mark's betrayal. Nights were spent sobbing into her pillow, questioning how the man she held so dear could inflict such torment. Each tear she shed was a silent prayer for some relief from this excruciating pain. It seemed as though the agony was unending, the darkness was perpetual, and the void irreplaceable. Yet, as each day passed, Linda gathered the strength to confront her grief. Time, the best healer, slowly started mending the gaping wounds, stitching together the remains of her shattered heart. She began to find solace in solitude, strength in her scars, and resilience in her pain. It appeared as though the agony was perpetual until a glimmer of hope pierced through her gloom. Enter Max, the captivating enigma who stumbled unexpectedly into Linda's life. Max was a breath of fresh air, a stark and refreshing contrast from her past experiences. Where Linda had known indifference, Max brought empathy. Where she had known harshness, he brought kindness. He was a beacon of warmth, the embodiment of compassion, a soothing balm that healed Linda's scars. Max was utterly devoted to Linda. His actions spoke volumes of his feelings for her. He had an aura of kindness that surrounded him, his every action, every word radiating love and affection for Linda. It was this calming presence, this gentle warmth that began to chip away at the walls Linda had built around her heart. Gradually, cautiously, Linda began to let Max in, opening her heart to the possibility of love, allowing herself the chance to feel, to heal, to love again. Just as Linda began to trust in love again, she was thrown into a whirlwind of emotions that turned her world upside down. As fate would have it, she found herself trapped in a baffling maze that was eerily reminiscent of her past. The past that she had fought so hard to escape from was back again, this time in the guise of the charming Max. His deceitful actions mirrored those of the ones she had known before, the ones who had betrayed her trust. Like a cruel twist of fate, Max too proved to be just like them. This betrayal was not only unexpected, but also far more devastating than the ones she had experienced before. It was like a brutal blow, a sharp and painful stab that cut deep into her soul, leaving a wound that seemed impossible to heal. The pain was much more intense this time. It was like a relentless storm that refused to subside, leaving Linda feeling desolate and alone. With a heart heavy with betrayal, Linda made a solemn vow. She would never let love wound her again. Bruised and battered, she felt the sting of treachery deeply. She decided to protect herself, to keep her heart safe from more pain. She made an unbreakable fortress around her heart with walls higher than the tallest mountains, walls stronger than the toughest steel. This fortress was impenetrable, a testament to her resolve. Love, previously a source of joy, had now become her enemy, causing nothing but pain. Love, which had only brought her anguish, was now an unwelcome guest in her life. Thus, Linda navigated through life, cautious and skeptical of anyone who dared to approach her. Bitter experiences had made her lose faith in love, considering it a merciless game of destiny that only led to heartbreak. Yet love, as mysterious and unpredictable as it is, often resurfaces in our lives when we least expect it, bringing along with it opportunities for forgiveness, growth, and healing. Linda, like many of us, has been a victim of love's harsh realities, but unbeknownst to her, heartbreaks have the power to shape our character, teaching us resilience and the strength to endure pain. Love was about to surprise her, once again in the most unexpected of ways. But this time, it wouldn't just bring despair, it would also bring hope. In life, there is always a chance for redemption, a chance to mend what is broken, and love often serves as the catalyst for this change. It carries the power to guide us back to hope even in the darkest of times. Linda, engrossed in her world of skepticism, remained unaware of this power of love. And maybe, just maybe, Linda might learn to believe in love again. So, the tale of Linda teaches us that love can hurt, but it also heals. It can shatter hearts, yet it has the power to mend them. It can lead us to despair, but it can also guide us back to hope. And while love may not always be fair, it always finds a way.